Here's one of our mock-ups where we apply Denso coatings for underground pipe. We are Denso certified here, got 2 instructors to help work with our members and get them prepared for in the field. Also, this white ASTM panel, it is one of our standard practice panels for blasting and spraying. This panel here in particular, it was sprayed intentionally light and intentionally had holidays, so we've marked it up to show what the inconsistency will do and what the average person misses when they're working on these panels. So this one is strictly show and tell of what not to do. Here's one of those panels that has already been blasted, ready for a stripe coat of paint. This panel here has already been blasted and stripe coated. The reason we stripe coat is to get an extra protection layer of paint in the critical areas where it might be missed. After this, it would go into a full paint. So here we've got an elevated man basket. It's actually an acrobat. Most people refer to them as spiders because spider's the major player, but this is an acrobat. It's used for getting to tight elevated work spots. Over here behind us, we've got this bridge inside the building that we use for building containment, learning how to contain projects out in the real world. Also, the spider that we just seen, or the acrobat, it would be used on these projects. We've got all the rigging you see here below. We can actually put the outriggers in the cables. We can enclose this bridge, put a working platform underneath, and it's its own self-contained atmosphere. We don't have to worry about any of the debris getting out into the public or contaminating any of the water. So here we've got a plural component pump. We have recently acquired it. We're fixing to go clear through and make sure it's in operational order, and then we're going to start having plural component classes. Most of your plural components coatings would be anything from secondary containment to primary containment linings and tanks. That's going to be a big market moving forward. Also in the fireproofing market, we've started doing some training in that direction. So here at these workbenches, we've got power tool and hand tool stations. Some of the tools, die grinders, side grinders, needle guns, power wire brushes, hand tools, got a wire brush, chip and hammer, putty knives. Back over to some more of the power tools, we've got power sanders, and we have bristle blasters here that we train with. We also have rotopines. So it's real world training for out on the job site, and also this station here is set up whenever we do any of the CIP coating inspection classes. They send their instructors in to teach the classes. We supply all the material, the workstations, the hand tool, power tool, the blasting, the spraying, all that's provided here. So we do a lot of third-party classes as well. So here, this blue unit, this Cyclone, it's a 12,000 CFM dust collector. We use it to hook to our containments to keep the atmosphere clean while we're working inside. We've got a 750 air compressor here that generates the air we need for our tools. This blue pump over here is a hydro pump. It's actually a pressure washer that'll generate 10,000 pounds of pressure. It's used in the industrial cleaning setting like powerhouses, chemical plants. And then we've got the industrial off-road truck here. It's a telehandler. We certify in it as well. Also in regular fork trucks, a lot of health and safety, CPR, first aid. There's a lot of core curriculum that's safety directed here, confined space training. If you have any questions, you can reach out and I can give you an entire list, but there are well over 700 classes that we can get you involved in.